Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Katrina, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about Valentine's Day and just kind of doing like an early holiday special type of a thing. So first of all, happy early Valentine's Day. And I want to share something about me that you guys probably don't know. So one of my favorite pastimes is actually reading. I love reading. It's always been one of my loves ever since I was a child. And so in today's video, we're going to I'm going to be sharing a list of books that I've read over the last year or two that has really been super transformative and really powerful for me, just like in my glow up with my self-growth, self-healing, and just in my life as a whole. So some of these books you guys actually will be able to get started reading for free today. So definitely stay tuned to the end of the video. But let's go ahead and get started. So this Valentine's Day, I know that some of us don't necessarily have like a partner or a significant other. You know, some of us are single out here. And so I really just wanted to put out a video early, like a week before Valentine's Day, to just encourage you guys to just pour into yourself during this holiday. Like, I know that a lot of people say, oh, you know, Valentine's Day is just consumerism and, you know, they want you to spend all this money and all that, but it really doesn't have to be about that. I really do think that it's a day for us to really like just celebrate ourselves. You know, throughout the year, you know, life is lifing, and it can be really difficult to actually kind of like find some time to just like appreciate ourselves, you know what I mean? And so I really want to encourage you guys to really do that. You know, cater to yourself, treat yourself like a queen, buy those flowers that you love, you know, whatever it is your love language is. If you love receiving gifts, you know, buy yourself a gift, send yourself an edible arrangement, chocolate covered strawberries, you know, whatever it is that you like, do that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, the best investment you'll ever make in anything is yourself, right? So anyway, let's go ahead and get into these books. So number one is Woman, Thou Art Healed and Whole, a 90-day devotional journey from T.D. Jakes. And this book is so amazing, especially if you are someone who is nursing a broken heart, you know, maybe a relationship didn't work out. This book was so healing for me. So if you're a Christian, this book would be a beautiful read for you to start, if that's something that resonates with where you are in your life right now. Now, the other one is Ferocious Warrior by Cora Jakes Coleman. It's actually written by his daughter, and again, this is very, I don't want to say it's necessarily like Christian based, but it definitely talks about God and has prayers and things like that, and really just talks about having a strong faith system. And this one I think is really great for anyone who just wants to strengthen their relationship with God, who wants to learn how to pray or wants to pray more, or just has a hard time making it through. You know, your faith maybe isn't as strong, you know what I mean? Maybe you have like you worry a lot. This book is really great, and it's gonna help you to build your faith, because you know God got you, okay? So the other book I'm going to talk about, it's not like a religious book. This one is Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz, Dr. Maxwell Maltz. And this book is really amazing if you're trying to understand your mind, and just the overall psychology of your thoughts, and how sometimes we can kind of get in our way. And sometimes, you know, we focus so much on the outside and like how things look with ourselves. You know, maybe it's weight loss, or it's you know, beauty or something like that. But this book really touches on the fact that you can make as many changes as you want to make to the outside, right? You can glow up and be completely wealthy and just have all the things, right? But at the end of the day, if you do not get this right, it's not going to click how you think it might. So I think this book is a must read. What does it say? It says, tap into the power of your subconscious mind. And so it really, really helps if you have goals you want to set or goals that you're trying to accomplish and you've been having a hard time with like discipline or consistency. Just everything that has to do with your mindset, compassion, forgiveness, having respect for yourself. This book is so, so amazing. I literally think that every single person on the planet should read this book. I'd highly, highly recommend. Okay, and so the other book I'm going to recommend is Eat, Pray, Love. And this is more so, I think, more for women probably. I don't know if this is considered fiction or nonfiction. I just know that it's based on like a true life story kind of a thing from the author. And this book is just, I feel like it's just healing to kind of like see a story from someone else's perspective, kind of see the things that they're dealing with, and just coming to a realization that life is about so much more than your accomplishments. You know what I mean? And in this day and age, it's almost like this narrative, like you have to earn everything that you get, or you're undeserving, and that is so not true. I feel like this book is so, so heartwarming in knowing that you're worth it regardless of what you've accomplished. And I just find this book so healing. There is a movie as well, and the movie is really, really great. So, either one, I think you'll be solid. The other one I'm going to recommend is Acts of Faith, Daily Meditations for People of Color. This book is, I feel like it's non-denominational for sure, because Iyanla Vanzant, that's the author, but she leaves quotes and perspectives in this book from people from all walks of life. And we're talking about Buddhists and African proverbs and Bible verses, Maya Angelou, Oprah Winfrey, Bob Marley. And it really is like a journey. It says daily meditations, and for every single day you get a different sort of let me see if you guys can see that. Okay, a season. It gives you a little bit of a quote, and then it brings, as you can see, it's dated, and then it goes into a little blurb about what she has to say, and then at the end she gives you kind of like an affirmation. But this book can be so eye-opening. It really just opens your mind and gives you perspective. Now that's all the books that I actually have like physical, but the other book that I really want to recommend to you guys is Total Money Makeover. That book is by Dave Ramsey, and it is so, so amazing just for like educating you on financial literacy and helping you to understand things like you probably might not even realize. It's almost like I've described it before as kind of having like this rich uncle that kind of explains things to you that you didn't ever really know. But I think that book is so, so amazing. It really, really does a great job. It's kind of funny too, but it does a great job of educating you just on financial literacy, making good financial decisions, things that you can do and implement to just be more financially healthy. So I would highly, highly recommend you guys check that one out as well, especially if you're in debt. If you want to improve your finances, if you want to make better money choices, if you live paycheck to paycheck, if you want to build generational wealth, that book is so, so good. You should absolutely check it out. That's another one that I think that literally everyone should read. The other one is Atomic Habits, and I think that book is absolutely necessary as well. Like, these books are just so, so transformative. Atomic Habits really talks about just the different habits that you have to build in order to reach whatever goal, whatever success it is that you're trying to reach, right? Because at the end of the day, when we want to accomplish something, it really all just comes down to our commitment, our discipline, our consistency, and our habits. And for us to really, really make a dent in whatever goals it is that we have to make a behavior change. We have to sit here and mold ourselves to be able to make that change. You know what I mean? And it can be really, really difficult. But Atomic Habits explains it in a way that makes it a lot more like understandable for you to actually do it, because it kind of talks about the mental behind it all, right? And so the last one I want to talk about is Relentless. And Relentless is one that I just read last year. It is so, so good, especially if there's anything in your life that you want to do, you want to conquer, you want to be amazing at, you want to gain some sort of success. And literally, it doesn't really matter in what area of your life you're trying to be successful in. If you want to be amazing at anything, you have to be relentless about it. And that book just really, really talks about the mindset you have to have in order to really grasp that kind of success and to be able to just kind of achieve it in your own life, right? The author of that, I want to say he was one of the trainers for Michael Jordan, if I'm not mistaken. And so all throughout that, he kind of talks a lot about the coaching he's done with his athletes that he's coached. And I just found it to be so, so good. It really, really does give you, like, it pulls back the curtain and lets you see what it really, really takes if you want to make something happen for yourself. And you have to be relentless about it. And so you can read a lot of these books for free today if you want to get into that. I'm going to leave the links down below. You know, you don't have to pay anything. You don't have to like enter anything in. It's all free. You can start today. So I really, really want to encourage you guys, and let me know down in the comments below, which book are you excited or intrigued about checking out? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and happy Valentine's Day. Bye.